Hi Dan, this is Ann Falco. Here's your video that I promised you. In this video I want to talk about the three most important things that really help a site rank within the search engines. These three things are the website's content and two other things that we call citations and backlinks. And these are things that you could actually do today. So here's a little free information for you, things that you could start doing to your website right away. So let me explain how I found you. I did a keyword search plumber for Bethlehem, PA. My tools tell me there's about 70 searches a month for just this keyword alone. Take that with a grain of salt. It's not perfect. That's an average. Up here we have ads. Below this we have what we call the Maps section, the Google Maps. 3 spots on the home page. You can click and open it to find more. Below this is what we call the organic listings, the natural listings on Google. So looking here, I do not see your website. You said it is new, the new site that you have. This is the first page of Google. I don't see you on the first page. I'm looking at the green. I don't want to go too fast, make you dizzy here. Second page. Here is your old website. So it was almost on the first page. It's the bottom of this, not the bottom, it's the second on the second page. So all the data shows that the first page of Google gets all the clicks. Naturally, you would assume so. Very few people move on to the second page or beyond. The most clicked position on the home page of Google is this first spot. So most people know Home Advisor isn't an actual local business, so they're going to go down to this guy. This guy is the top spot in the maps, Agentis Plumbing, and I'm going to call this the top spot in the organics because that's not a local business. So he holds all the real estate here. He's getting all the business. I'm going to call him your top competitor. Let's move on to your new website, LehighPlumbingPA.com, which is the new one. So looking at your website, the three things again that we're going to talk about: content, citations, and backlinks. First thing and most important thing right now, content, the amount of words that you have on your homepage. So let's scroll through. This content here is very sparse. It's very vague. For a really good homepage, you're going to want 1,000 words of content on your homepage to really improve your search rankings. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages within your site. A little trick here. This is how we find out, kind of on average, how many of your pages are picked up by Google right now. It says you have 3 pages picked up with Google. Your competitor, Agentis, he has, well, not enough content on the first page, which is really important, but somehow he's still in that first page, or that first spot on the Google Organics. Here's his other pages. This is a click down, so all these other pages, so on and so forth. Those probably have a lot more content. Let's move on to his website. I typed site and his website in, and it shows he has about 36 pages that are being picked up by Google, all with content on it, so forth. So for you to beat him and move into that nice first spot on Google, up here in the organics, you're going to have to beat him with the number of pages of content and really have 500 to 1,000 words on each page, maybe even pushing it to like 2,000 words. That would really increase your power for your website. An example of this, just to hammer home the point, a Wikipedia page. If you open up a search for something, Michael Jackson or whatever, one of the first listings that comes up isn't Michael Jackson's page, it's a Wikipedia page. It has lots of content, lots of linking to other websites on there, pictures, so forth. So Google really values Wikipedia and thinks that they're like the expert in their keyword, whatever the keyword is. So for you, we really want to jack you up here with lots of words, lots of explanations, really detail every single one of your services. You could repeat it a little bit, but in different ways. You can't actually copy any content, but everything new, natural, and it would show and prove that you are the authority on plumbing in the Lehigh Valley, Bethlehem, Allentown, so forth. So moving on to the second of the 3 pieces here is something that's called citations. It's the citing of your business's name, address, and phone number all over the web. let me show you here. Here, this is a by hand trick that we use to kind of get a vague or a general number of the number of citations that you have, the number of places that your name and phone number are listed on the web. Our search results, 557 places your name is listed on the web. Some of these are your web page, but take it with a grain of salt, this number. Comparing you to Agentis, they're in 2,800 places, so they really are maxed out in the number of places that they can be. There's 350 local citation websites that you can put your name, address, and phone number on. We really want to increase you so that we get you to your competition or even beat them. The final piece of this process is what's called backlinking. A backlink is a link back to your website from another website. So, for example, let's talk Wikipedia. That's a powerful site. Each site has its own power. Yours is low on the power scale right now. Wikipedia is generally strong. So if you had your URL, this, on Wikipedia, then it would transfer some of Wikipedia's power to your website. The more places that you have your URL listed without the web, now this is different from citations because citations is name, address, and phone number. The more places you have your URL listed on the web, it transfers some of other websites' power to your own website and helps move you up in these Google search results, these organic results. So I'm going to show you what your website looks like. Let's take your URL, plug it into my tool. I have the wrong one. There we are. The number of backlinks, the number of links you have coming from another website back to your own website is 4. Let me compare you to Agentis. Agentis is 270. So it's really this 3-piece golden rule that really helps websites start ranking and get higher up in the search engine results so that you start getting most of these clicks, the 70 or so, could be 100 or so a month, somewhere around there, to get you in the maps and then to get you in the organic listings. Again, backlinks help here in organics, and they also help in citation or in the maps. But citations solely help you in the maps. This is what we call the local listings. Trying not to confuse you, I want to kind of keep this brief, but these are 3 main things that you can do to your website as you're working on it now to try and get more business so that the paying of this site starts paying you in return, because as we realize, everyone's using their cell phones these days and they're just Google searching everything right from their phone. If you're not ranking high in Google, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So if you have any questions about any of this, please call me, respond to this email, so forth. My phone number, 215-692-2629. And thank you.